If you've clicked on this video, it is likely that you're looking for a brand new pair of headphones. Well, look no further. These headphones may have come out in 2013, but they still hold up even to this day, 7 years later. You have probably never even heard of the brand that makes these headphones. They're called Master and Dynamics, and these are the Mh40s. These were a pair of headphones that came out, retailed for $450, and were aimed at being the best hi-fi headphones you could get. And sure enough, they were. But today, in 2020, you can pick these up on Amazon for less than $200. And that is an absolute steal for a pair of headphones that I believe are the best I've tried yet. Now, naturally, they aren't going to compare themselves to something like, let's say, a Sennheiser HD800, but remember, those headphones cost $1,700. These are on par with something like a Bose or a Sennheiser, and they knock them out of the park 10 times. So opening up the box, you can see you get a very nice book type unboxing experience, and it comes with a little pouch, which we'll look at later, and of course the headphones. Now these are some of the best headphones I've ever seen in my life. They are very retro styling with a modern twist, which is something that you really don't get with pairs of headphones like today. You'll find zero plastic on this thing, as everything is either made of metal or leather, and of course the wires are plastic, but we'll gloss over that. So as we take apart the box a little bit, we take off this top shelving and we get access to the accessories that you get with these headphones. So you can see it comes with a nice little carrying pouch, which is stowed away quite nicely in the box to maximize space. And of course, like everything in this video, it's going to have a Master and Dynamic logo on it. So opening it up, it's much like a cloth pouch. There isn't much to it. It's not like a case. But there's enough space for your headphones and of course the wires and a nice magnetic clasp to hold it all together. All in all, the feel is very, very good. It's kind of like a microfiber cloth for your headphones. I personally don't use them. I use my headphones at home, but if you ever need to take them on the go, that is definitely the way to do it. Next, we're going to take a look at this pamphlet that comes with the headphones. So as you can see, there are a whole range of colors for the cups, which, by the way, are detachable on these. So let's say they degrade over time, you can interchange them and change the color while you're at them. They're about 50 bucks each, which is not exactly a steal, but remember, these are premium headphones, so these won't degrade so long as you take care of them. And of course, it's a quick start guide as well, so you don't really need it because, again, they're a pair of headphones. You probably used some before. And it comes with a little writing excerpt about what Master and Dynamic is and what they do. So let's put that away for now and let's open up the final box in the first box we're going to look at for the headphones. So it comes in a nice little square box, which I've never seen before. Doesn't look cliched at all. But as you can see, it doesn't open from the side, it opens with a little tab. And you can see it comes with two pamphlets, which ironically are both in English. So I wondered what these pamphlets are, and they are the user manuals. And just a little treat, it comes with a nice little sticky, but I don't understand what it's for or why it's in the box, but we'll just put that back. So I guess the user manuals were continued. That's probably why they're both in English, but looking at them, they seem to over-explain what headphones really do. I guess they're trying to show the Master and Dynamic know what they're doing and know the ins and outs of the headphones. So as we're looking at the user manuals, let me just go over the important details. The headphones are made of metal and have neodymium drivers, which are top of the line, and they make the sound quality a whole lot better. So now let's put the box away and let's give way to the next box. So this is an optional accessory. It retails for $60, but on Amazon you can pick it up for $20. It's a headphone stand. Now you don't need it for the headphones, but I think if I spent this kind of money to get a premium pair of headphones, I want to stand for them because I'm not putting them on the ground or using that pouch. So it comes with a nice little thank you card, which is a nice treat from Master and Dynamic. I'm just kind of surprised they didn't include that with the headphones, but instead included it with the stand. So the stand is a very simple operation. It doesn't come in a big box fully assembled. You have to assemble it yourself, but it doesn't require too much assembling either. It comes with an Allen key and a screw. It's nice that it comes with the Allen key. It shows how it's a bit more of a quality product where you don't have to go out and buy the Allen key to assemble the stand. It's nice that they include it, and it's not a common one either. So you can see that little foam pad is for packaging purposes to make sure the metals don't clang with each other and scratch. Again, quality. And we have the base. So the base is a very nice metal, solid surface with a little rubber pad for the bottom so it doesn't move around. As you can see, it says Sound Tools for Creative Minds, which I think is a nice touch. And it comes with the address and the fact that it's made in China. Well, now let's look at the owner's manual. So this has an owner's manual for a stand. I guess it's the quick start guide and the user manual all wrapped into one, but it's very, very tiny and you don't need it because frankly, if you don't know how to put one screw into the bottom of a base, this probably isn't the product for you. And as you can see, it has that one black page at the back, which even the user manuals had. So opening it up, you can see it slots in one way. And that's because one part, it's not fully round at the bottom. It has little slots that you can put the base in straight, even if you don't know how to put it, even if you don't know what straight looks like. Putting the screw in the bottom, all you have to do is screw it in with the Allen key. Doesn't take much. And this is what the base looks like fully adjusted, with the headphones on it as well. I think it looks really cool, and it's definitely worth the money. So now let's go into the headphones and the pouch itself. These are the accessories that are meant for the headphones. So it comes in a very nice leather pouch, which is stitched and embossed with the Master Dynamic logo. Opening it up, we have two cables and a plug. So the first cable is the one with the remote and mic. So this is what I like to call the media wire because it has the remote to turn the volume up and down and a little hub button so you can access Siri or Google Assistant. And of course, it has a remote and mic to make sure that you can answer or ask Siri any of those burning questions. I wouldn't recommend using it as a mic, let's say if you're trying to do a YouTube video, but it is good for something like a FaceTime call. And the next wire is the 2-meter wire. So this wire is what I like to call the hi-fi wire. The hi-fi wire is a much needed accessory because I have a hi-fi setup at home, but it's very far away from the chair I like to sit in. So this wire makes it perfect, and it makes sure that I can reach the hi-fi system without ripping out my amplifier. And as you can see, both are embossed with the M&D logo. It doesn't have that embossed logo that's on the top of the leather case, but still, it's nice that every single piece of this kit comes with an M&D logo so you know it's fake or not. And of course, all the wires are embossed and they look very, very nice in that nice gray color. And the contrast with the metal that's on the headphones themselves. What I do wonder is, let's say you ordered a pair of black headphones, which this comes with. The metal is black, so I'm wondering whether the wires are black too to kind of match it. I wouldn't be surprised if they were, because it's a nice little touch that I'm sure Master and Dynamic would take hold of. This is that plug I was talking to you about. It's more of an adapter, because older hi-fi setups used a bigger jack. It allows you to plug it into any sort of hi-fi system. It doesn't matter if it's European, old, new, you always have an adapter to make sure that you can plug in your headphones and listen away. Nice touch. Now let's move on to this main attraction, the headphones. So the headphones are extremely heavy in comparison to something like a Bose, and the speaker cups also flip around so you can lay them flat on a desk. That's really the only thing they're made for. There isn't any other purpose that you can use them for. However, let's look at the cups themselves. So the outer part of the cups are laid in a nice vinyl, which contrasts with the leather that's actually on it. And of course, there's chrome metal for the speaker. It's not exactly a speaker, it's more like the output for the headphones. Fun fact, when someone is listening to the headphones, you can hear the music coming out of those little speakers, which aren't speakers. And of course, the whole thing is wrapped up in metal and a nice embossed M logo in a hexagon. And of course, on the right cup, we have a little button to mute the system. And of course, we have two inputs. So you can plug your cables into either one. Doesn't matter. It's more for ease of use. And of course, there's a nice master dynamic going across the head loop, as I like to call it. This is a very, very premium product, and it really shows the difference between something like Master Dynamic and Bose headphones. Most of these would be plastic and very cheap vinyl, and it'd probably rip away in about a year's time. These are made to last. They're meant to last 10 to 20 years, and I'm sure they'll last longer than that. And as you can see, all the stitching is very consistent, and I've mentioned that I've had these for a year now, and they still look brand new, and I haven't taken any precautions to clean them or anything. These are as is. They look brand new. So now let's get into how they look on someone. So the first thing you're going to notice immediately is that they are extremely heavy. They basically weigh you down. It doesn't matter how much you bench, you are going to feel them. And they're not meant for prolonged periods of time where people can listen to these headphones for 10 or for, hours on end. They're meant for an hour tops and you'll probably get tired of them. If I had to rate these headphones, I would definitely give them a 9 out of 10. I wouldn't give them a 10 out of 10 because I know there's something better. But if you're looking for a good pair of $200 and under headphones, these are definitely your guys.